Call to order the Claremore Cultural Development Authority meeting. Sarah, please call the roll.
Cotton. Here. Bellman.
Here.
Michael.
Present.
Calendar.
Here.
Long.
Here.
Bruckerhoff.
Here.
Bowlby. Here. McSpadden.
Here.
Irwin. Here.
Would you stand and please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and invocation by Miss Nancy Phillips.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me in prayer, please. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this day. Lord, thank you for another day that we can gather as friends and as community. Lord, we ask that you just put your hedge of protection around our city and all those that lead us, Lord. Be with each one that's sitting in front of us, Lord, and those that are sitting in our audience. Just, Lord, you know the answers to all things that we have questions about and concerns about. And Lord, thank you for putting the people in leadership that can answer those for us and that you have confidently put in place, Lord. Just thank you for what you're going to do, and thank you for every blessing and for everyone here. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thanks, Nancy.
Thank you.
Do we have anybody under call for the call?
No.
We have a motion to accept the agenda as printed.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Michael.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Cotton.
Yes.
Bellman.
Yes.
Calendar.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Bruckerhoff.
Yes.
Any items unforeseen?
None.
We have a motion to accept the consent items as printed.
So moved. Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Michael.
Yes.
Bruckerhoff.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Cotton.
Yes.
Bellman.
Yes.
Calendar.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
Motion adjourned second. Call the roll.
Michael.
Yes.
Bruckerhoff.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Cotton.
Yes.
Bellman.
Yes.
Calendar.
Yes.
Long.
Yes. Call to order the Claremore Public Works Authority. Note the roll. Do we have a motion to accept the agenda as printed?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Bowlby.
Yes.
Bruckerhoff.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Cotton.
Yes.
Bellman.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Calendar.
Yes.
Long.
Yes. Any items unforeseen?
None.
Under current business, do we have a motion to accept the consent items as printed?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Bruckerhoff.
Yes.
Cotton.
Yes.
Bellman.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Calendar.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Item number 2, discussion and possible action on CPWA resolution number 2026-02 as printed. Mr. Manager.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, members of the council, and public. The first item for consideration this evening, item number 2, is a resolution for consideration of the Claremore Public Works Authority to take on indebtedness for our meter project. As you know, we talked about some significant upgrades to infrastructure that would be needed and that we would pursue aggressively if the 1 penny was passed last year, which it was, or in 2025. So we just had our first year of full collections on that on a fiscal year. And so we have been working with bond counsel. Mr. Brooks and Mr. Wolf, our financial advisor, are here on what latitudes we have and where we can go and where we sit with our current indebtedness. We've got some that have fallen off since 2025. And so we want to keep our promise to not only this body, but also the citizens. And so this is for a complete water and electric meter change out. Our current meters are at end of life. As you recall, we got rid of our relationship with GE, who provided the Trilliant meters, and Badger water meters. Badger water meters, we still utilize. That system's still in place, and our recommendation will be for Badger meters, a new ultrasonic meter, so a lot less moving parts, mechanical parts through ultrasonic technology. Plus, those and the electric meters would be on cell phone or cell capable, as opposed to needing inline transmission for. So that was a lot of the concerns and problems that we had with the old meters, that there were so many systems within the transmission or distribution system that would be needed to keep those up. So everything is now cellular endpoint. So it's much more difficult for cloudy days or things to cover up than from transmitting. Plus, they're all at end of life. The biggest challenge we had with our electric meters, that one, not only end of life, we couldn't get replacement meters through the old vendor. So as you'll recall, we had a contract with GE that we entered into back in 2011, 13. We knew they had about a 10 to 15 year life. They didn't really, and plus the back end support or lack thereof, we didn't have a lot of opportunity. And then last year when we put an order in for 3,500 meters to start a replacement program and they couldn't provide those, we knew we had to make a change. So fortunately, this particular loan through the SRF program, through the Water Resource Board, actually qualifies, because it's water and electric, qualifies to go through them. Bond counsel, John, done a great job securing that. It also comes with $1 million in principal reduction, so it acts as a line of credit. Tim and Todd and Garrett and our engineering team and our in-use team and all the IT folks have vetted multiple meter providers on the electric side and the water side. We have settled on Tantalus for the electric side, which will allow us to have the interaction we have wanted for years that we never could have with a portal. Ultimately, we will be able to have prepay. Well, it's not a train. We'll have prepay for electric and utility bills as well. More interactive capability for our customers and our citizens to monitor things that we were promised under the old contract that they could just never deliver on. So we've gone through an extensive process. We think that the acquisition of the almost 20,000 meters, 21,000 meters, is going to be around $6.5 million, $6.8 million. And then there's a lot of provisions for the installation. We will outsource the installation to firms that do that. They can knock it out in a matter of weeks or months, whereas if we tried to replace 20,000+ meters, it would take us years. And so they have a 15 to 20 year lifespan on the electric, a 20-year lifespan on the water, and warranties, Tim, remind me, 15-year on the water, 20 on the water and 15 on the electric, or 10 on the electric?
The warranty itself is 3 to 5.
3 to 5, but the lifespan is 15. Because there's moving or electronic parts. So Tantalus, we've gone to other places that have used Tantalus. They've come in and submitted. We've looked at 5 or 6 different electric meter and 3 or 4 on the water side. In some companies, they have both electric and water, but they don't really excel at both. And so Tantalus has a really good reputation. Badger has a really good reputation, and the biggest part of that too is both of those will integrate with our existing Tyler and Encode systems, which handle all of our billing, all of our finance, everything we do. They're pretty much the largest one in the country that does that. So if it ends up costing $8 million, we only pay back $7 million. If it costs $9 million, we only pay back $8 million. There's $1 million principal forgiveness on that. So we anticipate, and Garrett's folks have done a really good job of based on a percentage of, if they get to a water meter change out and the meter can's in really bad shape, there's a charge to change out the meter based on a unit pricing. So like, hey, the meter can's terrible, it's covered in mud. They're also going to maybe help us be able to identify some of the old lead service lines potentially, but that's not a big part of the process. The feds are working with us on that and some grant funds on that. So you never know what's in the ground when a home builder built a house in the 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s. So that's just on this first one. So this first one is on a 15-year note, and it's basically a line of credit. And until we get the proposals in for the installation, and which we will do through competitive bid process on the installation, the meters we will just acquire as a fixed asset, and we'll know the total. But this is not to exceed $10 million. And Mr. Wolf and Mr. Brooks are here to answer any questions you have. But that's the gist on this one. This is just for water and electric meters.
Can we remotely turn those meters on and off when we activate them?
Yes. We'll be able to. The new system will also, if somebody is delinquent and their bill's shut off and they get home, they don't have power, they will be able to log in, pay, and it'll just come. You don't have to call. I don't have to have an on-call guy go out and spend $200 to send somebody out at 6 o'clock on a Saturday night or a Friday night.
We have some administrative overhead that gets reduced.
100%. Yeah. Well, overtime and callback pay is what.
So can citizens directly report their usage rates?
Yeah, now we have to get them installed. This is gonna be a process of building that out, but yes, ultimately they will.
I'm ready to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm just, this may seem like a silly question, designating a local trustee, what does that mean in the park? Is that just saying like, we don't have to make like a board with this, do we?
No, so
Okay.
you all are the trustees of
Okay.
the Public Works Authority.
Okay, so that's what it's saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I just wondered if there was
and the bond counsel, our Attorney Alan Brooks can answer any of
When we're
those
talking about
questions.
designating a local trustee, there's a bank in place
Yeah.
that receives the payments every monthly and turns those payments over to Oklahoma Water Resources once semi-annually. So you're designating Bank of Oklahoma as your local trustee, and they are your trustee in the existing.
Okay, thank you for that. I know it makes sense.
Because it's under the trust and not the city, there's different parameters. Any other questions on that?
Exciting.
It's needed. We've got some meters that are in really bad shape, just old, so,
Well, it's projects like this that really, why we needed that extra money.
absolutely. Yeah. And this is the least sexy of them all, if that's a term. So,
It's needed.
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion approved and second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Irwin,
Yes.
Colby,
Yes.
McSpadden,
Yes.
Cottom,
Yes.
Bowman,
Yes.
Michael,
Yes.
Callender,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Breckerhoff.
Yes.
Item number, you want to go ahead and make a motion?
He wanted to leave. He was ready to adjourn.
I'm in a hurry.
Item number 3, discussion possible action on CPWA resolution number 2026-03 for just a little bit more money. Mr. Manager.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. So this one is also through OWRB, but this is through what they call their FAP program. So, and I may mess this up because I'll get the vernacular wrong, but when we went out and borrowed money for the water treatment plant, which we have the ribbon cutting on here in a week or two, that was through an FAP process, through their loan program. Is what that does. All these different projects from around the state, Joanne and OWRB, I think that particular project, they went out and sold $400 or $500 million worth of bonds or whatever. It was a big one. I know the Call Lake project was in there, but they turn around, all these people come in and they say, here's our dollar amount for the project, and then they proportionally put that out on a ratio, and you only pay that portion of the acquisition costs and closing costs and all that good stuff. So this is another one of those programs that helps save money on the fixed assets, but this would be, FAP is designated for water, stormwater, and sewer projects. So this is about $27.6 million in projects, but there's some contingencies built in. You'll see the note is not to exceed $29.6 million. But this is for stormwater, water, and sanitary sewer projects. So industrial and J drainage project, that's out along industrial. Downtown storm tunnel rehab. So you're aware there's major storm tunnels that run under downtown that are in very, very bad shape that have been neglected for, well, we found panels from literally household appliances that were used to shore up, and they're avocado green, so that ought to tell you the year those were stuffed in there. Yeah, so, I mean, all sorts of stuff. The Muskogee, Winona, Chickasaw storm drain rehab at $5 million. Lake Dam intake replacement. Now, this is design only, but it's a big ticket item. You all know that thing that sits out in front of the dam? That's how the water gets into the water treatment plant. That was installed in 1930. So if we need to change the elevation on that, Garrett has to swim out or get in a John boat and manually. But it's also antiquated. It's not in the best possible place. I thought, well, this is the deepest spot. Well, it's also where all the sediment, and so it's almost 100 years old. It's time to look at that. But it's a very, very expensive project. So design is typically based off a percentage of the construction cost. So we're allocating $1 million just for the design. There will come a point in time where we have to do that out of necessity, and we will need that design on the shelf. Will Rogers 1st and 5th Street water line replacement. This has been the bane of my existence. So Will Rogers, as you know, from right out here back to basically Florence and Dorothy, the road is in horrible shape. We've always wanted to resurface the road, but the challenge is there's lots of infrastructure under there, and we've got to replace that. Water line has been a problem. Well, the 9 years that I've been in Claremore, it's been an issue, and Garrett and his team have been chasing leaks. So we want to make that a priority to deal with all of that, which also will do this roadway out here as well. Highway 66 and 7th Street water line replacement. So we've got water line under the highway that we need to, when the state came in and widened 66 back in the 70s, apparently the city didn't want to spend the money to move the water line out of the way. They just said, leave it there and we'll deal with it. And now when it breaks, we have to shut the highway down. And it's not convenient. And ODOT is now saying you need to fix that. So that's on here. Valley View sewer line replacement phase 2 at about 1.5 million. By the way, the Highway 66 is 4 million. The Will Rogers is 3.5. Stonegate area sewer line replacement, that's $2.5 million. Original town sewer line rehab, we may do some pipe bursting, we may do some all sorts, that's $2 million. Then we need to start the plant design for the wastewater treatment plant. You'll remember about a year ago, Garver came and submitted our entire wastewater master plan upgrade. One of those was to eliminate 4 lift stations in the community that would save on annual O&M, our operating and maintenance costs, but it would revolve putting in what we call the East Side Sanitary Sewer Interceptor. So now that we've adequately planned and we aren't piecemealing, we can actually put a gravity interceptor on the east side of town that will eliminate some of this decades-old infrastructure and take out some of these antiquated lift stations. That plus the headworks and the redoing of the plant will need to, that's about a $50 million total project in today's dollars, those projects combined. So we need to get that engineering done because we're also going to be up against, our backs are going to be against a wall at some point where DEQ or somebody's going to go. We already have issues now in high rain situations where we have potential bypass situations in our basins, our holding basins, so we've got to start addressing these things. Not saying we're going to do the project next year or the next 5 years, but we need to have the plans done. So if we have an opportunity to go out and find some dollars as we grow our revenues, we can do that. And then there's contingency built in. So again, significant infrastructure programs that we promise people that we need to be doing. As you all know, we could spend $100 million on water, $100 million on sewer, $100 million on streets, all of those things. So that's just this item. We will be coming back to you all with a third package as soon as we know. Right now, Garrett has identified about $21.7 million worth of street needs that we need to do, and we're still waiting on final design numbers for our substation 6, which is the new substation south and west, and added capacity at substation 1 to facilitate our internal distribution. That's to accommodate the growing housing and retail in those areas and what we will grow out to the west. Right now, the equipment procurement time for a lot of that stuff is anywhere from 2 to 3 years and upwards, but just the cost estimates on the equipment alone is about $12 million. That does not include the labor to construct, nor does it include some of the reconductoring projects that were also in that electric master plan. So we could very easily be coming back to you all with another $40 or so million funding package for streets and electric, which is something we said we could do. It's something that Mr. Wolf and Mr. Brooks have looked at our numbers, our indebtedness, they peeled through our audits, they peeled through our budgets. Mr. Wolf was ready to have us present $100 million worth of stuff and said, you could easily cover it, which Susan, I could hear Susan's heart. He didn't, I'm just kidding you, John. But we're coming to you, I anticipate when we come back to you all with that third funding package, it could easily be close to a $40 million project or more. So that being said, we're simply asking you for about $38 million this evening. So that's what this second is the OWRB. They would like us to get the applications in. They would like to present them to the OWRB board meeting next month in September. But the FAP, the larger of the two, the $27 million, that would not close until December. Once we get the approval on the meters, or you guys approve, but once we go through that process in September, that's simple line of credit. Whenever we get everything ready, we'll probably be ready to just go to, John will go shop rates and make sure we get the best deal at banks and trust, all that good stuff. So our recommendation is for the approval of item number 2 through the 29, not to exceed 29.6 million issuance of series promissory note to the Water Resource Board for those water, sewer, and stormwater projects. Yes, sir.
How long do we have to?
spend all this money once we run out.
So we have to make a valid attempt on the big project to spend 85% of those dollars within 3 years. Part of that is why these projects were chosen, because they are projects that we know we can do that with.
Even with the delay in getting the.
That's not, that's on the Electric Substation Council, sorry, that's a whole, that will not be this type of note. That will be more of a traditional bank note, because there's not really anything out there at that capacity, because you can tie all this back to us being a utility provider. Streets and power are tough, you can on the electric, but not on streets, so that'll be a different loan program, more of a traditional bank financing. But on these, council, we have to make an attempt to spend 85% of it within 3 years.
Motion to approve.
Second.
A motion to approve in second. Any other questions? Call the roll.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Cottom. Yes. Feldman.
Yes.
Callender.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Ruckerhoff.
Yes.
Colby.
Yes.
Irwin.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn in second. Call the roll.
Michael.
Yes.
Ruckerhoff.
Yes.
Colby. McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Cottom. Yes. Feldman.
Yes.
Callender.
Yes.
Long.
Yes. Call to order the Claremore City Council meeting. Vote to roll. Do we have a motion to accept the agenda as printed?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Cottom.
Yes.
Ruckerhoff.
Yes.
Colby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Feldman.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Callender.
Yes.
Long.
Yes. Any items unforeseen?
None.
Mayor's report and appointments, none tonight. Awards, presentations, and communications. I guess we have proclamation.
We do. If you would like, Councilor Irwin has known Mr. Alexander for a while. If you guys want to
Would you
go.
like to read it then?
I can read it. Also, I wrote a little something too, just to talk.
To go with it?
Yeah. So should I read it first, or? Yeah. Come on up. Read it. I guess I should read it first so that you can read people that are watching. It says, I have had the privilege to watch Ryan for more than a decade serve Claremore Soccer Club in various capacities. He has embodied the servant attitude from day one. Here are only a few of the things he has done. For the longest time, he had light pole shells sitting in the grass. After he became president, he worked to make sure that those light poles went up and a field now has light. He personally trenched and ran the piping for the electric lines to install the lights up on the poles. Claremore Soccer Club now has even started their own competitive side to the club because of how well he works with others. When he started at president, there was almost no money in the bank, and the last I heard, the club had approximately $100,000. If there is anyone who knows all the details to running the club, it is him. He painted fields, served in the concession, and even plunged clogged toilets. The most impressive thing in my eyes is how he cared about all the kids. He was diligent to make sure whoever wanted to play would get to play, even if it involved hours, days of rearranging teams. I have no idea how many hours he gave without any monetary reward. I wish I knew. Sorry. Not only did Brian serve, but his beautiful wife, Cassandra, was also there every weekend, graciously serving alongside him. Cassandra worked the concession. His daughters, Riley and Callie, both were also there on weekends as referees or players. There were weeks he easily put in 20 hours, if not more. The Claremore Soccer Club I was blessed to have him and his family, and I pray more continued blessings for the club going forward. I personally pray that his family has nothing but blessings going forward. Sorry. I don't mean to cry. I'm very thankful for Ryan. I don't think he gets enough credit for how much he's done there at the complex, and the kids, and he's very blessed to have him there. So I'll read, you probably should read this, sorry. I got to coach with him even.
And Ryan, if you want to come up and have your family join you, we'll get photos, and Lindsay should join you, and I think it'd be awesome.
He's no longer president, so we're definitely gonna miss him.
I didn't get to see his parents, so I'm reading it off the cuff here. Whereas the Claremore Soccer Club plays an important role in promoting youth development, teamwork, sportsmanship, and healthy activity for young people in our community. And, there's a lot of whereases in it. Whereas, strong leadership and dedicated volunteers are essential to the success and growth of youth athletics. And whereas, Ryan Alexander, president of the Claremore Soccer Club, has demonstrated outstanding leadership, commitment, and service through the countless hours of work behind the scenes to ensure the success of the club and to the opportunities it provides to local youth. You okay? Yeah. Sorry, I hear sniffling over here. And whereas Ryan's dedication has positively impacted players, families, coaches, and the broader community, helping foster an environment where young athletes can grow, learn, and thrive. Whereas, in recognition of his passion for the game and his unwavering commitment to doing what is best for the children of our community, Ryan Alexander has been honored by the Oklahoma Soccer Association as Administrator of the Year. Congratulations. And now therefore, the Claremore City Council does hereby recognize and congratulate Ryan Alexander for being named Oklahoma Soccer Association Administrator of the Year, and extends sincere appreciation for his leadership, service, and lasting contributions to the youth and families of our community. Congratulations.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
Do you have anything you want to say?
No, I just thank you, and thanks to the city to help give a place for the kids to play. And we started when I took over. We had about 300 kids. Now it's over 700 a season.
Wow.
It's great, and so it's not just me. It's the whole board, the coaches. Josh's coach, Lindsay's coach. It takes everyone. So, and Joe's great with the city to help provide place and stuff. So thank you.
Club
to
truly is the
everyone.
best place I've ever seen it. So that you've done a outstanding job.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks, Ryan. That's awesome. Good stuff.
Staff reports, Mr. Manager.
No reports, Mayor.
What?
I can talk up here. I will.
Okay, no. Thank you. Moving on. Current business. Do we have a motion to accept the consent items as printed?
So moved.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Bowlby,
Yes.
Cottom. Yes. Spelman.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Callender.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Brunkerhoff.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Item number 2, discussion and possible action on resolution number 2026-09 as printed. Mr. Manager.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Mayor. So as is the same item on the CPWA, only a Public Works Authority or an authority trust can go into long-term indebtedness. The city cannot, but the city has to ratify any long-term indebtedness that the Public Work Authority or the CCDA might go into. So this is the same as the first item on the CPWA agenda, authorizing CPWA to go in and take on that indebtedness for the $10 million meter project.
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion approved and second. Any questions? Call the roll.
Michael.
Yes.
Brunkerhoff.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin.
Yes.
Cottom.
Yes.
Spelman.
Yes.
Callender.
Yes.
Long.
Yes. Item number 3, discussion and possible action on resolution number 2026-10 as printed.
Thank you, Mayor. And again, this is the same thing. The council has to ratify the not to exceed $29.6 million number for the FAP funds for water, sewer, and stormwater to authorize that indebtedness by the Claremore Public Works Authority.
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion approved and second. Any questions? Call the roll.
Michael.
Yes.
Cottom.
Yes.
Spelman.
Yes.
Callender.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Brunkerhoff.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
Irwin. Yes.
Item number 4, discussion and possible action on resolution number 2026-11, a resolution supporting continued participation in the Oklahoma Main Street program for the 2026-27 fiscal year. Mr. Manager.
Thank you, Mayor, and members of the council and the public. As you know, Claremore is a Main Street city. We have a Main Street organization. We have an annual contract with them that has 4 very clear stipulations. This is just a part of them to remain in good standing through the Oklahoma's Main Street program through the Department of Commerce as a resolution passed by the body. And that's what this is. We would recommend approval.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Bowlby. Yes. Breckenhoff.
Yes.
McSpadden. Yes. Irwin. Yes. Cottom. Yes. Bowman.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Callender.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion adjourned second. Call the roll.
Breckenhoff.
Yes.
Irwin. Yes. Cottom. Yes. Bowman.
Yes.
Michael.
Yes.
Callender.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Bowlby.
Yes.
McSpadden.
Yes.
We are adjourned.